another token, switches to another line. That's how the day begins. That's how the day begins. Picking up a shovel, dreaming of the summertime. That's how the day begins sometimes. On the crow, yeah, we're working overtime. On the crow, to make it through December time, and I feel like I'm still asleep in the same old dream. And would you notice if the world was spinning upside down? Pours another coffee, wipes the sleep out of her eyes. That's how the day begins. That's how the day begins. Pressing on a snooze bar, stealing 9 minutes of time. That's how the day begins sometimes. On the call, yeah, we're working overtime. On the call, to make it through December time, and I feel like I'm still asleep in the same old dream. Would you notice if the world was spinning upside down? Arms around a lover, steal a kiss before the grind. That's how the day begins. That's how the day begins. Pressing on the covers, cotton mouth, there it is. That's how the day begins sometimes. On a coil, yeah, we're working overtime. On a coil, to make it through December time, and I feel like I'm still asleep in the same old dream. Would you notice if the world was spinning upside down? it's funny because I know that a lot of y'all have been hanging out every night with us. But it is such a different experience for me when I'm with my bandies. Well, not just because I'm with my bandies and I love playing with my musicians and my friends. That's amazing, but when I play with them, like the camera has to be further away, and we've had Riley helping out, kind of operating the computer while we're playing, and so I don't really actually get to like see your faces, and I mean I just really just see like this flowing list of comments, but I catch them every once in a while, and man, you know, I couldn't tell you all of the names of our regular gatherers, but I see your names and I recognize them, and that makes me happy too. So I feel lucky that even in the context of playing every night and gathering every night, there is such a variety of experience for me, right? For those of you who have been watching a lot, it's been a while since I've gotten to share a song, and so I spent some time. I've actually been thinking about this song that I'm sharing tonight. I'm gonna play a few more songs first, but I've been thinking about the night that I would share this song for a little while now, and I'm psyched to talk to you all about it. Until then, no. How about some old school, huh? Out on the back porch is where I'll be playing on to my bitter end. Pouring rain again. Out on the back porch is where I'll be staying for the time in hand. Don't it blow away like sand? And it's 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Not far to go, am I already there? 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Not here for laughter, you're not here for glory, and you sure ain't here for my style. Please stay a little while. Take me on faded. Make me unstoried. You make me a better man for the time in hand. town for a while. Damned if I don't, 'cause I'm already there. Already there. Already there. And it's 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Humbled so low, am I already there? 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Yeah, now, oh yeah. It's 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. That far to go, am I already there? 1, 2, 3 to the bottom. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, out on the back porch is where I'll be playing. On to my bitter end. Oh, it ain't rain again. I can see why you think you belong to me. Never try to make you think or let you see one thing for yourself. Now you're off with someone else and I'm alone. See, I thought that I might keep you for my own. You know it, come on. Ain't me what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Ooh. Don't you think the time is right for us to find all of the things you thought weren't right could be right in time? Can't you see which way we should turn together all along? See, I never know what's right, what is wrong. But don't take too long to see. Come on. I ain't what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Ooh, hey, hey, now it's gone. What you want, you've had your way. All of the things thought before fading in a break. Can't you see that I don't know if it's you or if it's me? If it's one of us, I'm sure we both will see. Won't you look at me and tell me I ain't what you wanna do? my guitar is going way out of tune tonight. Anyone else noticing besides me? And Karina, if she's on. Did I see her on here, Karina? Oh, thanks for the claps. I don't know how Karina's able to pull it off, but she's even able to deadpan in her comments. Yes, it is. Yes, it is out of tune, Adam. This is a song I've only played once at a gathering. I agree with you, Jeff. This guitar does need some desert sun. You are right. Okay, we're gonna go really old school before I share a new song with you. This was a song that I started playing out my very first year playing music. Very first year. Can you see everything okay? It's hard because I want to get up as close. The game with me every night is I want to get up as close as possible so that even though we're very far apart in some cases, oceans apart, I feel like I can be as close to as possible, that when I look at this little camera right there, but I also want you to be able to see the whole, like the guitar and the stuff, so that's the challenge. This is a song from the first year I was playing music, and it feels like a love song. I think it was written, I think, to feel like a love song, but it's really me writing about my relationship with music and the stuff that I couldn't stop thinking about, and the writing that I was doing, and I was scared and also kind of joyously being a witness to it taking over my being in the very first years. And anyways, so maybe it is a love song in some ways. It's called Obsession. You're under my shit. I'm gonna start that again. Did anyone notice how many lyrics I forgot last night, by the way? You're under my tongue in my high life. It's true. Oh, all I taste is you. And my clock spins around, my time is undone. Where I started from with you under my tongue. And I will walk a little while, maybe take a breath or two. But in the end, it's time beguiled. I can't escape the view of my obsession. My obsession. And you're under my skin, my heart. It's 2 months. All I feel is your touch. In my mind, contentment lies, feeling you till my day ends, then begins with you under my skin. I will walk a little while, even take a breath or two. But in the end, it's time beguiled. I can't escape the view of my obsession. My obsession. You're under my breath, my song, my words. You are all that's heard. My obsession. My obsession. That was old school. It's very funny for me. It feels, and you know what? And I also want to apologize. It could be just because the light. Maybe that's a little bit better. It feels a little grainy, doesn't it, tonight? Uh, that song is a little bit challenging for me because it is maybe not the way I would have written that song today. Um, Maybe not the words I would have chosen to use. Written by a much younger writer and a younger person. Uh, and it's funny, right? Because we talk about this a lot. Music is a living art form. So if I want to, I can certainly change that song to kind of fit more me now. But I guess the way I think about it, when I play that song, you know how like right some movies take place in modern times and some movies are period pieces, and part of the watching of the movie is to experience this other time. Well, for me, I think maybe part of playing that song is to go back to where I was writing from back then, you know. Okay, so I talk a lot about my roots as a folk musician, right? As a folk artist, and and that's all true. And I do believe that the soul of and the spirit of the mission of me as an artist comes from the folk tradition. But I also have been heavily, heavily sonically influenced by rock and roll, right? And man, I would listen growing up to WZLX 100.7 in Boston, classic rock station, and that was the music that moved me, that hit me, right? That first really punched me in the face as a 15-year-old, and Zeppelin and Hendrix, right? The band, but just the Stones, the Doors. I used to love listening to all of that music. I would, and I've talked to some of you about this before. I used to go to the Allman Brothers would tour through Massachusetts. Go to Great Woods with my buddies. We'd watch the Allman Brothers concert every summer, and Steve Miller, and we got to see Pink Floyd once. And I mean, this is obviously spanning a wide range of time, right? But all of those bands, to me, contributed to this rock pantheon, right? This piece of rock and roll history, and that has shaped culture for decades at this point, right? So this is a song. I mean, this is supposed to be like, you know, some old school jeans jacket, mustache rock. You know what I'm saying? I should be playing this, you know, on my Fender Strat, right? And it should just be a rock and roll song. So first and foremost, you gotta kind of picture that a little bit as you're listening to this, right? And but it's also a song. I wanted to tell a story in the song about a band that was a stadium band, a rock and roll band, right? And you know, we hear a lot about the excess of that era with the rock stars and the lifestyle. And it from what I know, from the few rock stars that I've had a chance to talk to, Yeah, it's pretty much, yep. It's all kind of true, right? But there, I believe, was also a darker side, right, to that lifestyle. A lifestyle of excess, like kind of gross excess to a certain extent. And so I wanted to write this song. This song is about a guy that is playing in one of these bands, a stadium rock and roll band. He's a sideman. And the lead guy, they call him Mother. And it's not because of his maternal instincts. They call him the Mother, right? Not a nice guy. And nobody in the band likes this guy, right? And I don't know, as I was relearning this song, I was thinking about why I haven't shared it more, or why I've never shared it, why I never brought it to the band. I think for me, if I'm watching a movie and I don't like any of the characters I'm watching, if I don't like any of the characters in that story, there's nothing that makes me want to watch the rest of that movie. And I don't like any of these people that are in this story. I don't like the lead singer. The lead singer. I don't like the voice of this song, the narrator. I don't like him. He doesn't like himself. He's recognizing that he's in this absurd lifestyle right now. So I don't know, I guess in some ways, unlike maybe any other song that I've ever written, it doesn't really make me feel good to play this song. But I've been playing it and I've been relearning it today, and I've been thinking about sharing it with you all, and I've been kind of enjoying it. So this is a song called Mother May Deal Me. And I'm going to see if I can remember it all for you, okay? He smokes like a chimney, comes ready to go, straight from Wembley, yeah. He's a man with the show. He's got his headset on, he puts on all the charm. No one seems to see the man at all. Drink up, won't steal me, or what the mother may deal me. Paycheck on deck, keep it down inside. Push through venue, I'm gonna kill it like we do. No longer here, and it cheers, it's just a point of pride. His wife can't take it, yeah. She run around with the band, and every time she and I make it, it make me less of a man. I'll take down what you're dealing, get behind every wheel. This is how the glamour takes us all. Drink up, gonna steal me, or what the mother may deal me. Paycheck on deck, keep it down inside. Push through venue, I'm gonna kill it like we do. No longer here, and it cheers, it's just a point of pride. house drives off the road when our livers turn to stone. I pray that when we go, when the riders come to tow us divas down below, I hope the wind will begin to howl. I hope the wind will begin to howl when the riders are approaching. I hope the wind will begin to howl. Drink up, gonna steal me, but what the mother may deal me. Paycheck on deck, keep it down inside. Push through, then you, I'm gonna kill it like we do. No longer here, and the cheers, it's just a point of pride. Drink up, gonna steal me, for what the mother may give me. Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's a song. Thank you very much. It's a song about nasty people, but it's a fun song to sing, man. Does it feel like, right? Does it feel like it's coming from like 70s arena rock a little bit? Because that's, every time I play that, that's where it takes me, you know? I don't know if you can like listen through just the acoustic guitar and the vocal, because oftentimes I find when I write a song, I sometimes hear what it is in here. Not necessarily what it sounds like through here or through here. Anyways, that was a fun one to get to share with you all. I've been waiting to share this song with you. I feel like, right, we need to find like a bunch of like really dirty, nasty, greasy, you know, chain smoking, mustache wearing, unapologetic, super skinny, incredibly unhealthy, excessive rock and rollers to just play that song, right? All right then. Let's see. So I was, you know, some of you know this, but I played drums in a handful of bands throughout high school and college. I was a terrible drummer, terrible. But I had a lot of fun. I mean, drums is fun, man. You can just whack things with sticks, and they make music. That's cool. So I had a lot of fun playing in a band, and then throughout college, at the end of college, the band that I was playing in They really wanted to. They wanted to play after college, and they wanted me to continue to play with them, and I was falling in love with music at the time. I knew at that point I had been to the farm. I had started really writing music. I started really realizing that my most honest, real, kind of best self was coming out through the music I was writing, but not really through the music I was playing as a drummer in this band. And we hung out for a little for some months after college. We had some fun together, but it never really. The band itself never really got serious after school, and so it was kind of a natural parting of ways. A couple months later, that I kind of. That's when I moved out to Chicago. I started playing in the open mics, and kind of making my own way with a guitar. And as I was leaving, I was feeling kind of sad, and I felt like I was just writing about everything that was happening to me back then, and I think that this is something that I kind of try to continue to do. If I'm writing about something that's happening to me that I don't feel like is touching upon a universal experience, aka like breaking up with a band, there are ways that I try to write, and so that it feels like it can speak to a universal experience, right? Maybe we all haven't left a band, but we've all left something before, some kind of a relationship, right? And so that inspired this early song. It's called Playing for Two. Disguise. What sweet music we make, and if my tattered strings should break, no replacement will ever do, 'cause I'll be playing for two, playing for two. as I sing, I'll picture you're mine, and it will take me back in time to when I was infallibly tuned. Now I'm playing for, and where you are I do not know. I didn't look and so I did not see you go. Now my masterpieces come unglued, and I am playing for, and I say you're not the only one. I know things can be undone, but one day I will be with you. But until then, I will be playing for two, playing for two. Whew. I got my arm tired. um Oh, I'm glad you all liked it. Thank you. Yeah. I'm having fun tonight, just hanging. So it's gonna be, I'm not quite sure how the week's gonna unfold right now, because we are scheduled to play in, I believe, Ridgefield, Connecticut tomorrow night at kind of like a drive-in kind of a thing, on a stage with the band, right? Full drums. I'm like really excited about it, actually. And the show, unlike our last drive-in, is gonna start at 7 o'clock, just so that we can gather with you tomorrow night as a band. So that'll be really fun, because and for those of you that are watching that haven't seen the band play, if you've seen us at gatherings, we're kind of mostly sitting around or playing acoustic. Alex is not really playing a drum kit. He's kind of playing a box, and he's playing hand percussion, and that's really fun, and we love that. But we love also when we can like kind of really plug in, and I mean that's what we've always done, and so it'll be fun to really do that tomorrow. But here's the weird thing about tomorrow night. If it rains, they are going to reschedule for Thursday night. Here is the challenge with that. It is right now a 50% chance of thunder showers, right around the time that we're playing music. How do you make that call? I don't know how they're going to make that call. But they're going to make that call sometime tomorrow morning, and based on that call, we will either drive down to Ridgefield, Connecticut, or we will not, and we'll do it on Thursday. The other 2 nights this week, I'm gonna be on Wednesday and either Tuesday or Thursday, whichever night the band isn't playing. I'll be hanging with you acoustic some more, and then this weekend we're gonna do 3 more live gatherings. We're gonna try them out, And I know I typed this out in a little bit in my post, but I also know that it's hard to just, like, when you jump on, it's a lot of writing to, like, read. A lot of you read it after the fact. Some of you don't have the chance to read it before you come online and watch. But we are trying to take this thing that we've been doing every night for 137 nights in a row. One of those. And we are trying to figure out a way that we can bring it to you all out there. We believe that there has got to be a way to share live music again without putting our lives at risk. I really believe that. It was really scary to come up with this idea with our amazing team at Rally Sound and Adam Ezra Group. It was really scary to try it, but we went to, and so what we're doing is we're literally showing up at people's homes who have reserved ticket space for their backyards, and we have sectioned off the backyards in these socially distanced pods. Some of you have seen pictures, some of you have gotten tours of some of the spots. We will be sharing more information about it. Right now we're working with hosts that we've worked with in the past, and I have to tell you how inspired I am by what I have been witnessing. We hear so much about people refusing to wear masks or social distance. And I get it. And I get that we live in a free country and everybody has the right to behave the way they want to behave. But when we organize these things, we kind of just say, hey, this is what is important to us. Just us. And because of that, if you're going to come to one of our gatherings, we're going to just trust that you're going to appreciate that, and you're going to respect that and value it. And it has been so incredible to witness our communities coming together and staying in their little pods and watching the music and enjoying, and when they're leaving their pods, masking up and rolling out, and it gives me hope that we can learn to do this as a culture, and I hope that we can help pave the way for other artists to begin sharing live music in a safe and responsible way. And I hope we can pave the way for other venues and hosts and communities to invite artists to share music with them in a safe and responsible way. It feels like an incredibly inspiring thing to be a part of in an early stage, even on a small scale, even in a tiny little backyard with 20 or 30 people. That's all right. That's how the most important movements begin. In little rooms, in little communities. And that grows. Anyways, thank you for being a part of this community. Thank you for hanging with us. Let's finish up with one, huh? Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready, carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. These moments pass lightly and won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glass. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around good company. Here's to the future, here's to the past. Let us drink one now slow, let us drink one now fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Thanks to my team at Ezra Group and Raleigh Sound, to the folks at Well Told, but mostly to you all for continuing to come out and keep us all company. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I'll see you tomorrow.